Welcome to another Skyrim Special Edition video. Today we're going to be checking out the town of Ivarstead. Ivarstead is located right here on the map at the base of High Hrothgar and the Throat of the World. We're going to check out Shroud Hearth Barrows, which is a dungeon located in the town. There's a quest line that goes along with the Shroud Hearth Barrows that you can start in the town's inn called the Vilemere Inn. Just talk to the bartender and he'll give you the quest to investigate the barrows. As you exit the bar, turn to your northeast, and Shroud Hearth Barrows is just a quick walk or run up from the inn. According to the townspeople of Ivarstead, Shroud Hearth Barrows is haunted by some dark presence that we are going to investigate. So let's head into Shroud Hearth Barrows. We'll begin by going down this long spiral wooden staircase. Make sure you grab a little bit of loot here. Nothing special. Potion of healing and a petty soul gem. Guys, I'll be showing you where each and every bit of loot is throughout this dungeon. So make sure you follow along if you're planning on doing this dungeon yourself. We hear a mysterious voice. Leave this place. Leave this place. We see this guy Wendelius Gatharion. Could this be the dark presence that the townspeople were talking about? I don't know. He seems spooky to me. We'll run into him a little bit later. For now, we'll just look at this spooky guy on the wall. We'll continue on to the left into this room with 4 levers. I'm sure there's some sort of precise method to going about this, but I basically went ahead and flipped all of the levers until I got what I wanted, including this illusion skill book. As you can see, my character is only level 9 at the time of recording this video. So don't be too worried if you are low level, especially if you have a companion with you. It shouldn't be much of a challenge for you. It's a good thing I stepped back before flicking that 4th lever. Whew. As I pitifully look for loot, I am going to find 5 gold and a potion of minor magicka. Now, I will say, because the dungeon is lacking somewhat in difficulty, it's also going to be lacking a bit in the loot category. Don't worry, there is some good loot to be found later on, so stay tuned as I finally get the lever to open. We'll find this door on the right, which we'll go ahead and pick. Oh, nope, yep, nope. Oh yeah, got it. First try. And here we go, there's the loot I was talking about. Just gotta sneak on by these spears. Ooh. Clean. Nailed it. I'm scared of those traps. I'm scared arrows are going to fire out at me once I open that chest. So we'll be smart and save. And we get some... Wow, I was right about the arrows. We get some somewhat decent loot. Got more gold from that Trogir hanging out on the wall. We'll pop this chain and keep heading down. More spears trying to kill me. Do beware of traps here in Shroud Hearth Barrows. They are everywhere, and they will look to kill you. As we continue deeper into Shroud Hearth Barrows, we'll take this door straight ahead. Be sure that you are stopping at each of the solid gold burial urns, because you will pick up a couple of gold pieces per urn. Next room is where we will find our spectral friend Wendelius Gatharion, who honestly I have no clue who he is, but he's some spectral looking dark elf. So we're hitting him with a dual flames combination, which if you're playing a mage is fundamental and very good early on in the game as far as damage per second, because enemies that are on fire take increased damage to fire. So Wendelius has been slain, and we can go ahead and take some loot. Not just from his body, but from this table. We're going to see a satchel here with gold and a lockpick, a filter of the phantom, and Wendelius's journal. Now you can take the time and read this. I'm sure it's incredibly interesting. I flip a page or two and then I say, nah, not worth it. And we have completed the Investigate Shroud Hearth Barrow quest. But we're not quite done in this dungeon. Not by a long shot. We're going to continue back the way we came and then take the door leading to the left and get completely spit roasted by flame traps. Okay, guys, you can cool it. Thanks. As we open a door here, we'll see a very long hallway with some really dank hieroglyphics. And we'll head to the end here and we'll see a large iron door, similar to the one you'll find in Bleak Falls Barrow. And it says we need the Sapphire Claw to activate this keyhole. Let's head back to the town's inn, the Vilmer Inn, and turn in our Investigate Shroud Hearth Barrow quest.
I wish I could make my deliveries more often, but we
don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to...
Let me see that.
It was all just a fabrication of this Wendelius.
A gift, huh?
All I can do is give you something for taking care of.
There we are.
If you won't accept
The barkeep has given us the Sapphire Dragon Claw, meaning we can run super fast all the way back to the dungeon and super fast down the spiral staircase, down the hallway past the spooky Draugr. Nope, not in the lever room. We're going the other way. No more levers for me. Back down to the left, and then that door to the right. Flame traps, get the fuck out. And we are now here at the door. We're going to go ahead and examine the Sapphire Dragon Claw, and if we take a closer look, we'll see that the order goes like the butterfly thing, the Kakuna thing, and then a wolf. So we're going to go ahead and adjust the rings so that they fit that same order on the Sapphire Dragon Claw. And lo and behold, the door, very slowly, as Lydia's doing circles around me, she's stoked. The door has been opened, revealing a second layer to the Shroud Hearth Barrow dungeon. As we stroll on into the next room, we're going to notice a couple sarcophaguses hanging out. So we're going to have a little bit of a fight on our hands, I'm pretty sure. So we'll save up here before we grab this spell tome of oak flesh hanging out here. We'll grab that, head on down towards these spooky candles, and suddenly, oh no, we're trapped. And there are some Draugr, some low-level Draugr, as they get melted by flames. Oh my goodness, those dual flames are melting these Draugr. Look at that. Alright, footage is sped up a little bit, but still, they're getting straight melted. Except this guy, the Restless Trogir, definitely have a higher resistance to your magic. But still no match for the dual flames. And Lydia. Lydia helped. We stroll in here and fall into some water. I think I'm a noob because there's probably loot down there. I didn't actually dive down and explore. I just kind of panicked and went right back up onto the surface by pulling that chain. Anyway, we're going to continue on down. We'll see this lonely skeleton here. We'll burst him down. Some traps going off here. Don't step on that. Alright, we sidestep that. Move further down this tunnel to the next part. And dude, check this out right here. Some skeletons down at the bottom. Fire blast. Holy shit. Oh. That explosion was insane. We'll continue on by going up the stairs. And oh my gosh, this guy pops out. He was having a slumber, and then he realized he needed to turn the number on his sleep number bed up because it was too soft. Like he is. He's dead. He's down. his friend, his Restless Trogir on the other side of the bed. He's down too. Gonna take his money and move on into the next corridor. We'll be going up here, and look at how blind I am here. Clearly a tripwire, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I totally saw that. Stevie Wonder Skyrim out here, and we're gonna see this Draugr trying to snipe us. Apparently he's, oh my goodness, he gets fucking destroyed, and of course I run over the tripwire and almost die. Next room, there's actually another trap. I'm able to activate the chain to disarm the trap here. Slamming gate. And then these Draugr have me pinned against the wall. And I'm able to use the flames on him, burst him down, and then take this fool out with some more flames. I don't know where Lydia's at for this whole fight, but hey, I seem to do well all on my own. You shouldn't have much difficulty in Shroud Hearth Barrow, especially, or I should say even at a low level. It's really not all that difficult. There are one or two higher level boss types, but for the most part, you're going to be dealing with some low level Draugrs and a couple Restless Trogrs. The next room is going to find us a little bit of loot. We'll turn to the left here, where there's a moat of sorts. Actually, no, this isn't a castle. You wouldn't call it a moat. Anyway, we find a coin purse underwater here, and we'll continue on by crossing this little bridge to find a lesser soul gem. Very nice there. And stuff I don't need. So I'll jump, I'll get, oh, never mind. I guess I'll go around this way and up the stairs, and we'll get to this door with these mysterious symbols. Looks like that is the drawbridge we need to lower, but how are we going to do it? Oh, as we're attacked by a Draugr casting some frostbite. Let's melt him down with those dual flames. Ah, he's hitting me hard. I'm close to dying, but we got him. Next step is to stand on the wheel located in the center of the room. That will get these stone wheels turning, and we can see which of the icons will match up with the ones outside on the spinning wheels so that we can lower this drawbridge. Stand on the side you want to rotate, and it will rotate, and we'll see what we got here. Okay, looks like we have a dolphin on the far right hand side. We'll see these other ones here. Second to the right will be a snake. So we've got dolphin, and then we've got snake. The third one will be a bird. The third is a bird. And the left we saw earlier was also a dolphin. Just forgot to mention it. But yeah, it was a dolphin. So it goes dolphin, bird. Sorry, dolphin, snake, bird, dolphin. We'll go over it one more time here. We'll save our game because that's the smart thing to do. And we'll check out over here. Nope. We're going to go ahead and turn around and show you that order one more time just so you're 100% clear when you clear this part yourself. It goes dolphin on the left-hand side, bird on the second to the left, snake, and then dolphin. As we move on, we will go ahead and take this lonely Draugr out. Oh my goodness. Kill camming out here. Sending firebolts. Beware of this trap on your left as it will attempt to end your life, as well as a tripwire just after it. This door will actually take us into the second part of the dungeon, which is the Shroud Hearth Depths. There is a fight sequence here, so be ready for a fight. It's going to be a big one, I can tell. Lydia's got a bad feeling about it, so do I. Let's do this. Skeletons popping out left and right. Let's get to the flames. Let's get to roasting. Oh, one skeleton down. Another right click. Oh, there's two skeletons down. 3. There's one up on the left. Take him down. Oh my gosh, he goes flying. And another archer. He's down. Oh, There's our first miss. But he gets roasted down. So easy work on the skeletons here. Shouldn't be much of an issue for you. Then some Draugr start appearing. So let's take these low-level guys out with our fireballs. The Restless Trogir, those guys like to cast frost spells. If you are a Nord, you will be good in this dungeon. Basically all over Skyrim, because you're going to have 50% cold resistance as a racial passive. One of my best recommendations is to build a lot of magic and frost resist. There's a lot of mages all around Skyrim, and a lot of creatures that use cold. Only these Restless Trogir use the cold magic, but these guys aren't restless, they're just dead. As we get a destruction level, we're getting closer to level 10. Last guy to go here. He looks like he's taunting me. That means he's got to go down. Fireball's coming in. Now we're roasting him with the flames. He's roasting us with some magic, but we got him. A kill shot. Oh! Beware, there is a Draugr Overlord. He's got a big enchanted axe, I can tell. Oh, and he's shouting too. He knocks Lydia right on her ass almost. And we're able to chunk him down as Lydia tanks. Fortunately, she's tanking for us there. Oh, and did he die? Huh? Looks like he froze in... What the fuck is life? He does have an an ancient Nord Battle of Cold, which is enchanted for some frost damage. If you would like to take that weapon, it's a two-handed axe. Feel free to take it. I decide not to because I don't really need it. We're going to head on up the tunnel and get to the last room of the dungeon. Beautiful. A boss chest, and in the background we can see that that's going to be a word stone with a word of power. We'll take the dwarven bow in this chest, these gauntlets, the amethyst, the gold, and the soul gem, and we'll move on to collect this word of power. And this word of power is going to be Kine. Kine's peace, or Kine's peace. We'll head on up out of the barrow. All we have to do in this next room is activate the chain on the left-hand side here, basically straight ahead, and we'll get the passage back up to the top of the dungeon. Man, that was a lot of work. I think we should pop a squat here, just reflect on our life choices. God damn, I love Nickelback. We're going to continue up the cave. We're getting up towards the top of the dungeon. There's one more chain to activate here. And we'll be through to the room that we actually fought Wendelius Catharian in the first part of the dungeon. Now all we need to do is head back up topside. This is basically the end of the dungeon. Pretty sure we covered everything throughout Shroud Hearth Barrows. If I did miss anything, feel free to let me know. And if you discover something new on your walkthrough of Shroud Hearth Barrows, yeah, go ahead and let me know. I'm pretty sure I missed that part with the trapdoor going underwater, but it's all good. That was a pretty enjoyable dungeon. One of the many here in Skyrim. We will be giving you more of these. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel just so you can know exactly when these videos come out. And if you like this video, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up. In the dungeon, we picked up the Kine's Peace shout. This shout soothes wild beasts, and they actually won't fight you or flee. They'll just kind of hang out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go listen to some Nickelback.